Hello. I am fabulous today. I'm wearing my pink and embracing this colorfulness because tomorrow is retrograde and I feel like I'm working with it instead of it working against me. So
there you go.
I'm no longer trying to fight it anymore.
Affirmation, put it out there. Exactly.
I know,
Own
because
it.
somebody told me I need to put some affirmations out. So I'm definitely.
Yes, and I love
And the great thing about it is, I'll always record it. Like I always have, something right beside it to record it, so I can go back and like, did I miss something? Did I miss something? So, yes.
Yes, well, and it's interesting. I love the pink. Love the pink. And
Thank
it's
you.
interesting because I think I told you this a while ago about a logo. And the
Yes.
color pink on that logo, and that's the kind of pink
Yes.
I'm talking about. It's that there's that hue right there. It's not the smack
Mhm.
in the face. It's more of this wonderful, warm kind of retro pink. I love it. And then of
Yes.
course the hair. I was like, I'm like,
Yes.
okay,
So I'm
this is
getting it
that's that
together.
side that I'm like, that's what I saw. Oh man, look at this. Hold one
Yes.
second. You see it?
Yes, I see it.
I made sure that I had that prepared so I wouldn't do that, and now I just got the flashing light again.
Oh, the sun is saying hello.
I'm gonna let you chat a little bit while I do this.
So fix it.
Cheesy Willie.
Well, you gotta love how it has to sneak in for a second. Hello, everyone that's coming in. Don just went to go fix the light. Well, the light that's coming in, the shade. Whatever you just did made it better. It's not as bright. Grand Rising, Miss Angie. Uh-oh. That made it better.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I had I put a piece of cloth over the window,
Uh-huh.
and to share my secrets, it was tape.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I used packing tape to put over it, and packing tape really doesn't stick too well to fabric.
Yes, well, it doesn't. Oh, you should get that what is it? That Velcro stuff.
Oh no, but it's a window, so I usually don't have a
Oh.
problem with it, but it's just like last 2 times. It's like this right now, the way the sun is coming up, it usually comes up in a different direction, but we're right now in that cycle where the sun is, where the moon and sun are aligned, and so anyway, so at this time, this one problem I've never had before is coming in.
Of course, of
So,
course.
and then of course
Well, thank
I
you,
was
Miss
prepared.
Angie, for the compliment. I love the pink too. You know that's my color.
Absolutely. And welcome, Reinhold YC. Welcome. I'm not sure I remember having seen you before. Are you new to us?
All right.
Yes. Well, super. Don't forget to do that follow thing if you can, and if you're on YouTube, click on YouTube as well, and do the subscribe and that kind of stuff, and you'll know when we go on live. And welcome.
Yeah.
Well, if you want, we'll do a reading for you. We can give you a reading. And Angie, it is wonderful to see you as well. I heard you pop in while I was over there doing my repair on the window blind. And Angie and I were on last night, as you may know, Shawna, as you were there, of course. And
Yes.
and Reinhold, Angie, which is A5 Says, was on last night with me, and it was a great experience. And all that did was fire us up for today.
Yes. I mean, Angie was on. She was like, next.
Yep. The energy was flowing, and she had tapped in everything.
You ain't lying.
At one point, I think she was a little bit ahead because I got the impression. There was one time I knew that she was already reading for the next person. I could feel it. I'm like, you could see in her eyes. I'm thinking, wait a minute, she's moved on. She's like,
right. All right. Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Because when y'all had did mine, she was like, I'm waiting for whatever else that's next, and she's like, all right, so number 3 is creative. I'm like, oh wait, I'm done already. Okay.
I'm dismissed. What is this?
Right. This literally dismiss. Oh, go do your work. Get out of my face.
Oh man. Good morning, creating balance. How are you today?
Grand rising, love. Just kicked me to the curb.
Let's kick you to the curb. Next.
Right? Because Spirit was like, look, I already said what I had to say, and that was it.
Exactly.
Next.
Don't need a house to fall on me.
Right. Like I ain't trying to get in trouble, but I'm just waiting around.
Exactly.
So how's your week been so far?
Good, very good. I'm not complaining too much. I had a lot of stuff going on. Good morning, Renee. Nice to see you. I had a lot of stuff going on, and it's been crazy hectic.
Yes.
I am not getting all that I need to get done, and that's
I feel
crazy.
you. I feel you. I definitely feel you.
Yes, Renee, I'll add you. Renee is asking, is S still interested in me? I will add you to the list, Renee. And actually, Renaud is first. If you want a reading, Renaud, general or specific, let us know. And don't forget to do that like, share, subscribe stuff on those various social media platforms. This is kind of cool because Shawna and I are experimenting. Well, not experimenting more. We are. So Renaud, is it a general or a specific? If it's specific, let us know what you're specifically looking for. Otherwise, we can do a general. But it's interesting because when Shawna and I started doing all this, we had a different platform. We were just on Twitch, and so the good part is once we figured out this new platform called Restream, it allows us to restream across multiple platforms, and it's wonderful because I think that the message, the sharing this ability with other folks and being able to help them is wonderful when you can do it to reach more people. And so
yes,
they're tweaks. We're tweaking it. We're trying to figure all this out, but it's definitely coming along.
Absolutely.
And Shawna, that outfit, that pink works well also with your backdrop.
Oh, I know, right?
It does, especially that bottom part, because it's like that where it fades into the different colors. It's like it's just perfect.
I love this one. I just, I wish they would make them a little bit wider.
Yes.
But this is just as fine.
Yes.
I like it.
I do too. It's a beautiful piece.
Yes. Actually, you're the one that got it for me.
I remember.
When you was in Houston.
I did. Yeah.
And my other one is right here on the table, the astrology one. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that one too.
I like that one.
That's the one where you do the reading on, right?
Yes, I do. Because I couldn't figure out like the nice background, but it makes the cards pop even more here. Absolutely. If I don't have the light directly. And some of the cards have like that white background where it has like that little glare on it. And I think I got a couple of decks that's like that makes it hard. So I got to put it all the way up to the camera like this.
Absolutely. Well, it's interesting. I haven't used this in a while. This is if anybody remembers my first backdrop on my first website and on all of my social media stuff. This was my initial thing, and even on my reading board, this was my reading board. And then over time, I slowly altered it out and went with more of the Sonoran Mystic, Sonoran Desert theme, and kind of pulling that in. But when I was getting ready to go live last night, I'm like, you know what? I want to change it up, and so I pulled this out and put it up there. So it's like
I do like that blue background when you do the cards on.
Oh yeah,
you do the readings, because for some reason it makes the cards pop even more.
I noticed that, and it's interesting. It depends on also the light. If there's, like you said, the natural. I try to use as much natural light, and when I get natural light on that one, it makes that blue pop. And then you can see if it fades into darkness, you will see it turn a little grayish. So it's interesting how it works.
Wow. Well,
So
that's amazing.
Renaud also complimented you on the pink as well.
Thank you. I was feeling. I had another shirt today, and it was like blue, a stripe of pink, some white, and yellow. And I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling that. And then I was in the shop. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna rock this pink. I haven't rocked this in a minute, so I was like, okay, let me rock this pink. So I love pink. It gives me an excuse to wear it anyway. And then my wrap, and then my lip. So, I'm pinked all the way.
No, you are working it, and it works well. It works well.
Thank you. Getting out of the desert with the dull, like the desert colors, and coming to something that's so bright. I'm just so stuck on the bright.
Exactly. Oh, go
Yeah.
for it though. It works for you. It works for you. And Maya says
Thank
she loved your
you.
earrings too. She said the earrings are
Thank you.
cute.
You know, I am so fashionable today. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. We went to I gotta give a plug. It was oh my gosh, I think it's M2M earrings or something like that.
Mhm.
But we went to 2 festivals this past weekend and 2 art festivals, and I love to support, the small businesses.
Absolutely.
And that was out there. It was so many people that was out there. So it was one booth that didn't have anybody in there, and like no one didn't want to stop by, so I stopped by. As soon as I stopped by, that's when everybody wanted to come in. I'm like, okay,
You bring
I
the
get
energy.
dibs
You
first.
bring that
I did,
energy.
I
You did.
did. And her and her mother hand makes these,
Hmm.
and she had on a pair of earrings that I wanted, and I was like, I want those that you have on, and she was like, I don't have any more. I said, well, I'm just gonna get this one pair, and I'm gonna take your information, and when you have it, I'm gonna stalk you on your website for these earrings. So I like them. They're nickel
Yes.
free. And so great to make. It's just so unique.
Yes. Good morning,
Yeah.
Yasmin. Good morning. Good to see you. You know, it's interesting, and also Maya, good to see you as well. And yes, I've added you to the list, Maya, for the reading. If you're looking for reading, and we are going to give you a general reading. The interesting thing is when I saw them, I get this. I love cursive writing when it's done beautifully,
Yes.
and when I saw those, to me, I just felt like cursive writing, just beautiful.
Yeah.
My mother has the most amazing cursive writing. When my mother
Yeah.
writes, I just, it's art to me. I love seeing her. When I get a card from
Yes.
her, I'm like, it means so much more because her handwriting. And if you compare hers to mine, it's even better because hers is so amazing because mine is so bad.
Oh
It's like,
my.
when you're like when I was in the law and in law, I was a lawyer, as you know. Anyway, and as I was in the law, you just have to write fast. You just and then hope the hell
Yeah.
you can figure out what the hell you wrote because you're
Right.
taking information from people and then you scribble a lot. And so
Mm-hmm.
my writing got worse, and my mother's
Oh,
writing is just so darn impressive. So when I saw
yeah.
your earrings, it drew me to that because even kids these days don't do
They
cursive in
don't even know what
school.
cursive writing is.
I know
Right.
my boys can't read my own writing. Even though
Oh my
I
gosh.
have to remember to print because they're like, I don't know what that word is, and I'm like,
Uh-uh.
what a terrible thing.
Kenny still writes in cursive. That's all
Mhm.
he writes in
Yeah.
is cursive. And my grandmother, though, she has beautiful cursive writing, even when she prints. Oh, see, yes,
See my natural writing,
yes,
it's not good, but I do cursive too. I can't do the printing.
yeah. Even when she prints, if for some reason, she still goes back to cursive.
Yeah.
It's like how the A is. And then this one
Yes.
lady that was at my church, oh man, I would just love because when you're in the choir, you had to write the songs out before you can type them up, for
Hmm.
the lyrics. So you had to listen to the song and write the song out, right? So the choir can get it. And when she would give it to us, we'd be looking at it like, I see, I got it. I don't think these other people have it. But it
Yes.
was just so perfectly. My mom has great handwriting. She did shorthand back in the day. Is that shorthand? Is it shorthand? Where you write like for the courts?
Yeah. Yeah. They call it shorthand because it's like scribbles,
Yeah.
little symbols.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And she wrote that, but she has beautiful handwriting too. Like but cursive. And then when she tries to write print, it's like it still goes to cursive.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, I tell you
So
what.
I write in all caps. I write, yeah, literally in all caps.
Mhm.
Let's see. There you go. Can you see it? There you
Oh yeah.
go.
Yep. Yep. Hmm.
Yeah. So I write like my uncle. He's in the he writes all caps. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that's so neat. So I try to be as neat as possible. Now, if I'm in a hurry, boom, 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 boom. That's what you're getting. That's what you got.
Yes, hello, Ghost, and welcome back. We saw you last night, and we I don't know if you had a chance, Ghost, to see your reading last night, but if you don't, you can go ahead and watch the video from last night. But yes, we can also give you a reading today as well, and so I can add you to the list and make sure to let me know if it's general or specific for the question. And then we'll also welcome Amaris Cunningham. Absolutely, you may have one as well. Is it a specific or a general question, Amaris? And again, if it's specific questions for you and Ghost and anybody else, let me know what they are. Okay.
You know what was amazing last night as well? That y'all had a moderator.
Oh, that was so wonderful. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great. Kino did a great job. The thing is, this software doesn't really lead itself to a moderator in the best kind of way. I'm trying to figure out how
Yeah.
to do it. I'm sure that there's a way, but I haven't figured it out. But we were able to work by bringing her onto the live stream, but muting her and no image. She could then hear the live stream, and then she could communicate to us privately. And so we were getting, so every once in a while, you'll see us looking down. It was because we were looking at a private chat that she was letting us know who's next and whatever was coming up. And
Yeah.
yeah, it was great.
That was really, really cool. It was just like y'all can just stay focused on doing the readings, and you had someone to, you know, take care of the list.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
no problem, Ghost. Absolutely, we'll still give you a reading today too. But again, if you have some time, you may want to go back and check out last night's. And closer to the end, you'll see that the reading was you're like in the last half hour of the reading. So if you go look and you do that, but we can give you a reading as well today. Again, let us know if it's a general or a specific question, okay? And yes, Amaris, I have you as a general. We're good. There was one other thing I want to mention before we got started, and I can't think of what it was. It popped out, but I'll remember down the road. We'll get it figured out. You know, what's interesting is I love the word mystic. The way you the letters in mystic, we're talking about the cursive, when you do that M, because you have that big sweeping M, and then
Yeah.
you do that whoop like this, and then that Y, because Y's are so exaggerated, right? And then the S and then T is basic, but at the end, the I and the C, I mean, it just, to me, that word helps to, you know, I love that word in cursive.
I feel like it's like you using your wand. It's like the magician, you know, with the wand. So it's just using. That's what I see. You know, like what's that? The Disney thing when they write the Disney
Yes,
with the finger or whatever.
Tinkerbell does that, right?
Yeah. But I feel like that's when anytime you see mystic, you
Yeah.
know, like that, you see
Exactly.
like that majestic, like that flow.
Exactly. Yep. And good morning, Sapphire. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, by the way, if you're on YouTube, click that subscribe button if you could, and then and the like button helps as well. If you click that little icon for the bell, it'll let you know when we're coming live or when we post something. If you're on Twitch, click that follow on Twitch. And then, Shawna, how can people reach out to you before we get rolling? How can people reach out to you and connect to you?
I'm making it very, very easy. You can go to Linktree, Divine Goddess Power 888, and there it has all my links on there. But if you want to go direct, you can go to goddesspower.net, and that is directly to me. But the Linktree has all the different links, the YouTube, the social media, all that great stuff.
And can you repeat that one more time? It's called Linktree.Divine Goddess Power. Is that what you said?
Yes. Or goddesspower.net.
Goddess, okay.
Which makes it easier. I was seeing if I can put it in the chat, but I can't. Right?
You should be able to tell you if you can.
Probably talk with the host and other guests. Okay, maybe so.
Yeah, you can type it right in there. Okay. And thank you for subscribing, everybody. With that said, we're going to get rolling. Again, Shawna's going to be typing in that information. And don't forget to check out her beautiful face care products. She does some wonderful face care products and also some jewelry, which is metaphysically put together to create certain energies and powers, which is wonderful. And for me, it's easy. Sonoran Mystic Tarot, as you see all over everything, it's just advice at Sonoran Mystic Tarot is my email. No creating balance sheet, and we're just getting rolling. We're too busy talking here. Sean and I sharing information.
Yes. Now, did it come up in the private chat?
No, it didn't. But guess what? It's going to in 1 second, because here we go. I'm going to type it in the public.
Oh, wait. It was I typed it in wrong anyway. So don't.
Oh, okay. Whoa, then.
I was like, wait a minute. Because I was seeing if it did. There we go. 888. Boom.
Yeah, and that even comes up with the link underlined.
Boom.
Super. Oh, it came up. There we go.
Yes.
Oh, and Reynald actually found you on Instagram.
Well,
he popped up on Instagram. Thank you, Reynald. We appreciate it.
Yes, I greatly appreciate it. And this is the
No, Maya, we're good. We're good. We're good. We haven't started yet. You are on the list. Renaud is first. Renee is second, and Maya, you are third. So we're gonna get rolling. We just been too busy chatting here. Sorry.
Yeah, we've been chatting. You know how we chat. You know, it takes 20, 30 minutes for us to chat. Okay, let me take this down so I can see you. All right.
Okay, so let's get on to Renaud, who is first. And
Are we doing a general?
up here, social. Where is Renaud? I saw it here somewhere. Is S still interested in me? There's the question right there. This is one thing I love about this platform, though, is it lets me put that question here. I love it. So is S still interested in me, or he found someone else? Is he Capricorn oh, he is Capricorn. I'm Libra.
Is that the same person?
Oh, that's Renee. I'm sorry. Yep, that's Renee. My bad. My bad. There we go. Thanks for catching that one. There you go. General is fine. They want general. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. I was like, wait a minute. That's not the same name.
Hey, it's early. What can I say?
It's okay. It's okay. You had the sun shining on you this morning, all that stuff. So I can see. I got you.
That's funny. That's hilarious. I love it. Hey, folks, when you're out there, let us know, because can you let us know if when we put that question up, can you see it as well? What we see on our side is different. Our whole setup is very different than what you all see. And I haven't seen it from your point of view. So if somebody can let me know when we pop that question up on the bottom, can you see that? Oh, cool. Super, super. Yeah,
Boom.
That's great. Love it. Love it.
We're moving up in the world, Don. Do you know that?
Well, we're moving on up, moving on up.
Let me go get my tambourine.
There you go. Absolutely. Weezy, what you talking about?
And you know what was so crazy? I'm getting off subject. The other day, me and Kenny was having lunch, and you know, we was like, he was like, what you want to watch? I was like, it doesn't matter. Guess what? He turned to the Sanford and Sons.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That show
I forgot. Man.
You know what? I do love Red Fox. And you know, it's funny because Red Fox's humor when he did stand up was raunchy. I mean, it
was so raunchy. Yeah.
Yes. And yet his character online was, on TV was like, so, it's kind of like Bob Saget. Remember? Bob Saget really did dark, terrible, nasty humor in live person. But when you was on the show, he was like this Mr. Van Tanner, The same thing with Red Fox. But it's interesting. I always loved the ant. Remember the ant?
Esther.
Yes. And it's funny because years later, RuPaul did that song and about Supermodel, and Esther is the one who says, there was once a girl from the Brewster Projects, and she met with a talent scout, and that's her. That's her voice.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
OMG, look at you.
Yeah. And
I
Miriam.
did not know that.
Let's see, Miriam. Yes. Yes, Miriam. Yes, I've got you on the list. We've added you for a reading. Let's see. We got Maya, Miriam. Somebody else just popped in. Harmony. Hello, Harmony. Hello. Welcome. We are all fine. Remember, guys, if you want a reading, let us know if it's general or specific so we can go with it. And right now we are doing Renaud, a general. What do you have there, Shawna?
Well, let's start off. I have High Priestess here. So the High Priestess is, that having that confidence, that higher power, that energy that you're going through. You get major downloads. Is literally listening into your intuition. There we go. I don't know what I was trying to say. But owning that and stepping into that power, and what's right beside it is the Magician. That is literally grounding yourself within that power and being super, super resourceful, taking in your skills, your abilities, your power, but you have it all. What is also here is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is that teamwork, that collaboration, that clear thinking, that learning, and it's also growth. So you're going through a period now where you are literally tapping into your powers, and it's taking you and it's elevating you, but it's also connecting you with either a mentor or someone that is going to help you along the way of learning a new skill and mastering it per se. Now you have the Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords is that change, it's that curiosity, that is that potential. It is also reminding yourself to stay grounded, but it's that creative thinking, that is that you using that power, your skills to move forward into your situation, into what it is that you are doing and producing. The Nine of Cups is here. The Nine of Cups is that straight confidence, that happiness, that wish fulfillment, and it's also indicating like a new beginning, where you're about to step into something that is totally amazing with this that Three of Pentacles of learning this new skill. And it's also like you come into a phase where you have accomplished that goal. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. The Seven of Pentacles is, that investment that you have put into yourself, and this reward that you are receiving, and that you are looking back and say, I did that. I put all this work in, and look what is now being shown, what is being recognized. Now you just sit back and you just let it just continuously grow, continuously empower you, and for you to reap your reward. Also, I pulled some cards from the Archangel Oracle deck. Someone so graciously blessed me with that deck. Relationship harmony. This is you being open, and it's opening the hearts of everyone that's around you, and that whatever those arguments and those conflicts are they are now being resolved, because now you are using that power to stay focused and to stay positive. And the next is to notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So you are being divinely guided into this next phase into life. And then you have nurture. And as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important to you right now. So that's you going back. This is the high priestess of you going in and to go into self and to listen to self and to tap into those inner powers, into that sense of that, like that shadow work almost. But it's like healing now. It's not too much of doing the shadow work and letting it's healing the shadow. So what do you have so far?
First of all, Jesse, yes, welcome in, Jesse. I've got you down as career reading. Then also Annie, welcome in, Annie, and yes, I've got you down. What else? Yeah, that's the two caught up. Annie and Jesse. Okay, and then back to you, Renaud. And the first thing that came to me, the first thing that came out in the cards, but it's interesting because I was having a download at the same time. The most important thing is that the one thing I was getting is that it's fascinating. This is the bottom deck. Okay, the overall energy is you're out of balance. And that's what Shawna was telling you. You're getting back into balance, but you were a bit out of balance there, and you're finding that way back to balance. And that balance is interesting because it's going to open up the universe to you, and there's going to be opportunities flowing for you in that sense. You've had to work on this. This hasn't been easy. You're pushing through it, and this is that card, that journey. You've been on a journey for a while. So as you're getting on that journey, and as you're continuing that journey, you are seeing some things coming up, and the one thing's coming up is keeping that balance. Again, balance, 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 balance. This is a justice card. The justice card, you can read it as a justice situation. You can read it as a legal situation. You can read it many things, but the one thing that stands out, especially in this reading, is balance. And that's because of this card, the energy card. And so anytime you have energy, you're going to have to work with balance. You're working with balance. And so the energy around this is getting back to balance. Now, a change is coming, which makes sense because, whoops, my bad, upside down. A change is coming, and it's a change that partially is generated by you, but mostly by an outside force. And that change is happening, and that's why you're in the 9s right now. Again, your workloads coming to an end. This cycle is coming to an end, as Shawna was saying. You're coming into a new cycle of energy, and the new cycle of energy is going to align with your path. This is your Hermit card, and when you see the Hermit card, again, it's that path. It's you finding your path, you being on your path, and you can tell the Hermit card because he's on the mountaintop. And he's walking along. You've gotten to a point, but you have to go higher. You're not there yet. So you need to find the path that's going to take you higher. And this is his logic and his learning. And that's what's glowing. It's lighting your path. And it lights you up a little bit at a time because you don't need to know it all. They're not going to show you everything, but they show you a bit. And so the rod helps you stay within the guidelines as you move forward. And that's what's coming to you. That's what I'm seeing. So I'm telling you that right now you're seeing you're at the point where you're seeing a closure to one cycle and an opening up to a whole bunch of new stuff. So, so anyway, I think that's exciting, and hopefully that helps you. Don't forget to give us feedback. Let us know how this resonates with you. And then Ghost says, sorry to interrupt. I was just checking out my other readings for yesterday. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Did I miss my turn? No, you've not missed your turn. You're good. And Renault said, thank you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're so welcome.
Absolutely. Next in line was creating balance. Creating balance. Or no, I'm sorry. Renee was second in line. My bad. I had them all mixed up. Let's go back to Renee. It's going to be that day. Retrograde starting early for me.
It's not going to be that day. Doggone it.
There you go. Use the word. That's right. Affirmative. It's going to be an amazing day.
Yes.
Let's go here. Let's see. Renee. There's Renee. Now we can put the question up, and it's a real question for Renee. Oh my, okay. Is S still interested in me, or has he found somebody else? Renee, when this question popped up, it was, I guess, because I was drawn to it. The cards aren't going to do the thing for me here. It's going to be me doing psychic today with this. And the answer is that I do see a union, but the union is with somebody else. I don't see that connection right now. I think he's kind of moved on. This is not the right time for you, and again, it's not the right time, the right place. It may eventually wind up down the road somewhere, but this is not at this point. This isn't where the energies are for you. So I would put my energies in moving forward and seeing what will come down the road. So, what do you got there, Shawna?
The same thing, but with the cards. Okay, be patient. The Temperance card. Yep. The Six of Swords, moving on.
Moving on. Yep.
Yes. The Queen of Wands here. Mm-hmm. It is that whole, being determined and having that power, but having that peace and happiness, and that's coming because right beside it is the Star. That is that rebirth. This is the energy about you right now, and this is not relying that energy on anyone else. This is you getting back into alignment with the stars here, with the seven stars. This is your, you align, yes, your chakra. This is you aligning yourself back into your purpose, into your mission, because Spirit with the Six of Pentacles is gifting you something better. Okay, so leave that alone.
Yep.
Move on, because spirit is like, no, we have something way better, but we need you to be patient and for you to get back in alignment. And so instead of you chasing, it should be chasing you.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yep, got that. Hopefully that helped you. It's not the answer I'm sure you want to hear, but unfortunately it is the answer. And Shawna and I and Angie as well, when she's with me, all three of us, the one thing that we do is we give you true and accurate information as we get it. That we get. We don't sugarcoat it. We don't try to tweak it to fit the situation, because if it's there, it's there, and it was meant for you. Even if it's not the best of news, if you ask the question, unfortunately, you get the answers. And so we'll tell you like it is. And there are times where I don't get it. Last night, there was one person I could not read. And I said very clearly, I'm like, sorry, I have nothing. I had nothing. And I'm like, how is that possible? Last night I had two spirits come in, right? And I don't know if anybody saw this last night, but I had two spirits come in, and I saw two spirits from the other world. And the one was the woman's father, who died that 1 year later. I mean, so it's like, I had all this activity, and yet this one person, nothing.
Oh, wow.
Nothing, a total blank.
And sometimes it can be like that, because you can be blocking yourself from a message because you're so stuck on what you want to hear. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it's hard to connect with someone's like, it's not going to work. I cannot pick up on anything if they don't want to be, in tune or in touch or, connected.
Exactly. Yep. So yeah, that's I don't know where we're going with that. I somehow got off on that. I don't know how. Oh yes, having to give bad news. Sorry. So yeah, sorry about that. But we give it honest. We don't try. We're not gonna blow smoke up your what.
No,
it's not the way we do it. And,
no, not.
Next is then creating balance, then Maya, and then Yasmin.
All right.
Creating balance. Let me find creating balance. Creating balance, was it general or was it specific? I cannot recall. I'll try to look for it. I do not.
Is it general?
There it is. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And again, thanks everybody for popping in. We appreciate you visiting with us.
Yes. Not for nothing, I really like this this program a whole lot better, being that we are open to all the outlets.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a different energy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. Creating balance. Of course, the one thing is stability. I love the word creating balance. And then, of course, that's stability. And that's the card I'm getting here, is that stability. Yeah. You're wanting stability. You're wanting to find stability. You're wanting to find again, things have been uphill. Things have been again, all over the place, and you're looking for stability, and the universe is bringing you stability. It's coming. It's saying, be patient. It's coming. The King of Wands is here. The King of Wands is telling us that ultimately you have more control than you think. Again, you are in control. Sometimes we forget that. There is somebody playing around behind you that is not being truly honest with you. They're having some deceptive behavior, or some information is not accurate. Again, this card is
that the Seven of Swords?
It is. You got it too? Yep. Yep. There's somebody being deceptive, and those people are bringing you negative news, and they're creating this negative environment for you. So you're kind of having this negative feeling, and so you need to be careful about the information you get. Don't buy into other people's kind of dramas. Don't buy into their information. Go with what you know. Go with what you believe. Go with what you think, and make sure that you do that. And let's see what else we have here. King of Cups. King of Cups. Again, it's be patient. The happiness is coming, and that's over the King of Wands. Again, happiness is coming. Patience is coming. Again, you have more control than you think. You feel right now you don't, but you're good. And again, you've laid the groundwork. You got the Six of Cups there. And so keep planning to move forward. Do not stop moving forward. This is a time, again, if anything, this is a time to hit the throttle and move quickly forward, and because change is coming. Change is coming. And this is change that you're helping to create. Again, this is the death card. The death card is change that's helping to create. This is not the change that is Tower card, which is something you don't have much control over. So be prepared. Stay focused. Stay focused. Do not lose your focus, because you have a lot of stuff going around. But again, if you stay focused, you can make this happen, and keep that patience and find the balance. So it goes back to this. You love the balance, stability. That's what you need to keep your balance. What do you got there, Shawna?
A confirmation, okay? You got the Four of Wands here. That is progression. That is happiness. That is you moving on. Right beside it is the Tower. You had the Death. I have the Tower card. That's that major change. This is a major change for you.
Yes.
And this is you changing into a more mature type of person, because this is the Queen of Swords. This is you transforming into something that's so much like the better version of you. This is you coming out of that cocoon and you being the butterfly that you are. Now, the Seven of Swords, like Don was saying, is, there's some folks that's working against you. There's some talk. There's some, they trying you right now. But you are strong enough, because you have the Six of Swords here. It's amazing. You got the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is like, I'm moving on. I'm not dealing with this. I don't have to deal with this. And that you are taking what you've learned and leaving them behind. So stay focused, stay on the path to happiness and to peace, and bringing that balance into your life. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Five of Wands. There is conflict. There is some tension between, with that Seven of Swords, folks, that's messing with you, but do not go into that negativity. The Queen of Wands is here, with that determination and bringing the abundance into your life that you have been seeking and that you have been wanting. And this is the major change. So continue to stay grounded and to stay focused on your mission, on your purpose, and don't worry about what's around you, because they are trying. It's like the like that not to date Satan. Don't do that. Like, I ain't got time for that. So stay patient and stay grounded, and you're gonna get through all of this.
Yes. And continue to reach out to your spiritual family here. We are your soul tribe. Do not, when you need to hear something, you need to talk about something, this is the place to do it. That. Reach out. No biggie there. Make sure that we're here. We're here.
Right. Also, if you need a custom piece done to help protect you from this negative energy, hit me up on at Shawna at natural. I was about to say my other email, at Shawna at goddesspower.net, and I can do a custom piece for you, and that way you are definitely shielded and very well protected.
Yes, and it's a beautiful piece. They're beautiful as well, which is nice.
Yeah.
So they're powerful.
Earrings to a piece to a bracelet.
Exactly. And welcome, Alan Osud. Welcome. And if you want the reading, let us know if it's general or specific. Next in line is Maya. Maya is next in line. Let me find what Maya's question is.
Okay.
Oops, popped the wrong thing up. Sorry.
All right.
Let's see. Where's Maya?
And I love creating balance. How you said we confirm what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, and that's really, really awesome as well. Because that's what we're here for. What you need.
Exactly. Maya, I can't see a general or specific question. I must be missing it. Maya, let us know if it's a general or specific, because for some reason, I saw general. I do have, and my notes is general, so it should be somewhere. Let's do a general reading for Maya. And okay. I can't seem to locate her thing where she said general.
It's at the top.
It's at the very top?
She just came in. It was a general reading.
Oh, she just posted it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there it is. Okay, good. All right. Thank you, Maya. Thank you very much. As Elvis would say, thank you very much. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much. You supposed to do that the leg thing.
Oh Lord, no. Lord, I start shaking the leg and all the fat shakes. It's like, no, 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 no.
No, no,
It's like a bowl full of jelly. No, 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 no.
no, no, no.
Oh my goodness.
I can't get you down right now. OMG, OMG.
Hmm. Yes, Jesse. Yes, you are on the list. Yes, Jesse. And Jesse, I think your question is reference to career. It's a reference to a visa. So yes, you are on the list. Unfortunately, you have a number of people in front of you, but we will get to you. What do you got, Shawna?
Okay. I'm too busy looking at the screen. Okay. All right. So you have the 9 of Cups. I appreciate this 9 that keeps popping up for a lot of folks. That is a lot of endings and a lot of new beginnings that's happening. So you have the 9 of Cups here is indicating, your confidence is super up right now, and that this it's like you at this part of your life where you are really satisfied, and it's bringing in it, like that true happiness and the clarity that you have been wanting and seeking. Also, right beside it is the Ace of Swords. Love when the Ace of Swords comes up because it's like a breakthrough. It's also a victory that is going to be presented to you, but it's like that clear thinking and that balance that you have been seeking. But it's also confirming that confidence level is up. Right beside it is the Magician. This is an awesome read. I'm telling you right now. And I ain't even finished. This, right? The Magician is up, and this is you being, owning all your power and owning your skills and your abilities, and like stepping them all the way up to a different level, because right beside it is the High Priestess. This is this energy of like you taking in this energy and being the High Priestess. This is the enlightenment. This is you trusting your intuition. This is you trusting what you're receiving, those downloads, those and paying attention to your dreams as well. The Page of Cups is here. When the Page of Cups comes up, this is also indicating the beginning. It's also indicating, a messenger coming to you, and it's going to deliver some major information that is going to take you even higher. And this is bringing the focus in even more. Now, the King of Pentacles here, love it. The King of Pentacles is that security, that control, that being in control and being in that power and standing in that power and being protective and bringing in that also that clarity as well. I pulled 2 cards for you from the Archangel deck. You have compassion here. It says, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So have compassion of what you're going through. Have compassion of what, the other roles that other people are playing in this this elevation, because that's what this is. This is what I feel and this is what I see. And then all is well. So, Spirit is letting you know everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to, with hidden blessings you will soon understand. So if that ain't the Page of Cups as well, of bringing in those blessings, but this is you also stepping into that power and you surrendering to it and owning it. Owning it. What do you have?
I have.
Oh, you just froze on me.
Did I? I have a ton of change. The first card that came out was move, get moving, move it. You got to move it, move it. You got to move it, move it. And guess what else then popped out?
That was Madagascar, right?
Yep, exactly. And then next, death card, change. Change is coming. And what after that? Change. I'm talking two, and these are three major arcanas. The first three cards were major arcanas. So something big is happening in your world right now. Something major is happening in your world right now. And as I see it, again, change is coming, and partly because of you wanting it, which is here, and partly because it's now beyond, some of it's beyond your control. So the best part is it's time to get moving and get in alignment. This is going to be a good thing for you. Look at that. The King of Pentacles came out. So the King of Pentacles is telling you this is going to be a very good thing. Go with the change. Go with the change. Now, It's going to cause some confusion. You're going to have decisions to make along the way that you're going to feel conflicted about because you don't know enough information. But don't worry. The information is coming through. I'm also getting the Ace of Wands here. So I'm wondering if this is about a business or an opportunity or a new job. Something about again, something that's going to help you to generate or create money. So that's what I'm getting here. There's an internal conflict. You have an internal conflict. It's like, do I do this? Do I do this? And that goes back with this. That's with that question mark. But this is telling you there's more of an internal conflict. It's like, do I take the leap because of some sentimental situation? And if that's the case, then the one thing that you need to do is, again, just make the decision, because in the end, you're going to be happy. This is the rejoicing card. This is the celebration card. Time to celebrate. So you're looking at a change, but the change is for the good, as Shawna has said, and my cards have confirmed. And then Shawna, can you do me one more favor? Hopefully that helped you, by the way, Maya. I hope that I gave the information you're looking for. It's a great reading, and I think that this year is going to be great. This is like a year reading right there. This is going to be your year. So embrace it, shine, and start sending those affirmations. Speak positively. This thing tells people what will happen, not if it's going to. Tell them it's going to. Yes, it will happen. Yeah. Shawna, can you do me a favor? There's a card that you showed with the young girl with two like pom-pom things like this. Nope. There's another one. It's she's. Yes, there you go. Jojo, if you're in the room, this is that feeling I was getting last night for you when I was seeing that young girl with this. She had the two things on her, on each side of the head with the pom-pom kind of things that I called it. I couldn't describe it properly. That is that feeling, that girl's feeling. And now I'm getting it, because now that I'm seeing it, it's the Magician card. And so, Jojo, you can make magic happen. You can do whatever. Now that this hits to me, because this is the image I was getting last night, and I was telling Jojo, I'm getting this image, and she's like, it's not resonating with me. The other stuff did, but that one, and this is what I was getting. So, but yet I was getting this as a young person, like a younger person, maybe a younger her at one time. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I was getting, Jojo, if you're here. If not, well, then I've told the world. That's okay. It's all good. That was Maya. Next is Yasmin, and Yasmin wants a general reading. And while you shuffle the deck, I'll try to find her question so I can post it.
Okay.
Maya says thank you.
Okay. You're so welcome. You know what was so crazy this morning? I know this is a little off subject, but I have to say it. I'm sitting there in my conversation
off subject.
I know, right?
Everything's open. That's good though. I love it.
I'm laying in the bed. I'm in my dream world, and then all of a sudden, good old landscapers come through, and they trimmed up. I guess they was doing the trimming of the bushes like around where our bedroom windows are at. And I was like saying to myself, "How dare you? How dare you mess my dream up right now? Because I'm supposed to write this down. Now I won't be able to remember half of this dream."
That is hilarious.
But my dad came through in my dream, and we were going somewhere, and he had this suit laid out. When I said this suit was the nicest suit I've ever seen, and it was a black suit, but it was red everything, and the tie had accents of red and black, and the handkerchiefs with the cup. I mean, I was like, where you going? I want to go. And it was like they were waiting on me. And then the little stupid stuff started happening. And then I'm like, I'm up now. I'm like, where was I going?
You know what that means. You know what I think.
What that means.
I think that was kind of telling you that they're waiting for you to again, that power is, you have this power. You just, as it's developing, they're like, come on, Shawna, keep working on it, because that to me, that's the mediumship. That's the mediumship, that your mediumship ability is going to start coming through, and they're waiting because he's probably going to be the gatekeeper for you. He'll be the person that helps to keep the folks.
That just gave me chills.
Seriously, yeah. And so I'm that's what I'm getting. It's like I'm getting this feeling of them saying, "Hey, you're getting there," but you know, they're trying to push a little bit. They're nudging you to get her done.
You ain't lying. I mean, and I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna see him with that suit on, because I just saw it being laid out like he's ready to put it on.
Right.
And you're right. It might be the one where, you know, he's gonna be like, all right, here y'all. He's gonna be the usher to bring people in. Like, all right, wait a minute, stop.
Yes.
What is it that you gotta say?
Yep. And for those people who don't understand the mediumship stuff, the one thing that Shawna and I, that's why we're talking about it so easily, because we both are on the same level in that. But is with the mediumship stuff, the spirits, once you open that door, the spirits come through. And so a lot of times you create a gatekeeper. You have the gatekeeper there, and he tells folks, it's like, okay, we're having this right now, so you need to back off and whatever. Or they tell you like, okay, nix and whatever. But the other thing that they'll do is that you set standards and say, like, I have a friend of mine, and she tells her spirits, the spirits talk to her, and she's like, not after a certain hour and not in my bedroom. You are not welcome in my room. And because she had a few visitations, she's like, no, you have crossed the line. So she put it out there, and believe it or not, they do not come in her room anymore. And one night she had a dark spirit come in, and it was sitting in front of her bed. And she was like, oh, no, you did not get the memo. No. So she got the gatekeeper, and the gatekeeper's like, you gotta go. And so the gatekeeper set a standard. So the gatekeeper is a way of controlling the spirits and controlling them coming in, because if you have a flood of spirits coming in and you don't control it, it's kind of like in the movie Ghost, when she's sitting around the table and they're all there. It's kind of that, because they're all vying for her time, you know. So that's what I believe, Shawna. That's what I'm seeing for you.
Well, thank you, because I was trying to figure. I'm like, yo, that suit is like it was the nicest suit I've ever. And he's a suit guy, and when he used to step in his suits, you couldn't tell him nothing. I mean, from the head to the top, you could not tell him anything. But I remember those particular colors, red and black. And it was like a silk type of shirt, and it was like just amazing.
Yeah. Sounds wonderful. It sounds wonderful.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Now when I see that suit somewhere, I'm going to be like, Daddy?
Scarred for life.
Right.
Did you, we're doing Yasmin, right? And
yes.
What do you have there?
Okay, so I have the 3 of Wands. So you're doing some future planning. All right. So this is the time to look to the future, to where you want to, start planning, your goals, start writing, those things down, which is great because we're still in January. And they say, set your intentions for 2022 or set your intentions for the year in January, but it's really whenever. Right. But this is indicating for you to start doing that if you haven't already. Continue to focus on what's ahead of you instead of what's behind you, because she ain't looking at behind. She's looking in the front, and to know that it's limitless right now, so the right beside it is the Justice card. The Justice is that balance. It's bringing in that truth that you have been seeking, that clarity. Also, the World is here, so it's like it's going to involve some traveling, where I feel where this could be you traveling into a new city, new state, new country, whatever. Or it can also mean there's a major change happening where this is elevating you into almost completion and welcoming in this new beginning. The 9 of Wands is here, is saying that you are in control of the crap that's going on, that whatever that's going on, that you are literally, you have that courage, that you are staying optimistic, you are staying positive, and you staying on it, and you being and you're having that what's the word I'm looking for? The persistence to keep going, to stay forward. Now the 8 of Swords is here. That's saying like you're putting up some. Oh shucks! Look at there. You are doing like that self-restriction. You are limiting yourself from being this great person that you are, and taking in that energy that spirit is bringing into you. Now the 4 of Pentacles is here because there's like almost like you're trying to hold on to every penny that you have, and that you are um trying to stay conservative or in that budget almost. And spirit is like, be free of that. Don't hold on so tightly to the abundance, because there's more coming in. The 3 of Pentacles is here. And what's so amazing right beside that is the 10 of Pentacles. So this is learning, mastering a new skill, learning, and taking that in, and to be willing to be teachable, if that makes sense. With the once you do with the 10 of Pentacles, that's bringing in that happiness, and this is long-term happiness. But this is also that financial abundance. That's also that spiritual abundance, that emotion. This is making sure that you are balanced and complete. Now the 2 of Cups is here. The 2 of Cups is that togetherness, that union, that partnership, that someone is going to come in, and it could be spirit coming in, that you are literally working together intimately, and that this is the change that you have been seeking. This is the balance, and this is the attraction, because now that you have taken this down, you have stepped out of the 8 of Swords energy. Now that you have opened yourself, and you are attracting that energy of people that's wanting to help you, with that 3 of Pentacles. What do you have, Don?
Before I do, I'm going to say hello to VG, hello to Rabia,
Hello.
hello to there was what else here? There was Andrea. Hello, Andrea. And yes, put you on the list. I did. And also, Rabia, you're on the list. And is Xmentia or Pimentia, is that what it is? Anyway, yes, I've got you on the list as well. And so just if Pimentia, if you have a specific or general question, let us know. And Angie, yes, it wouldn't be great if spirits listened to like that, if they listen when you told them not to do something. That's some people who have the gatekeeper tend to believe and get that benefit of that. But I know Angie's spirits are a little too unruly sometimes, and they they tend to they're like, no, we're not waiting. And they go to her
I know
sister.
that's
Yeah, they go to Kina, and they're like, Kina, put Angie back on the line. And Keena's like, Angie, listen to them because they're driving me crazy.
that is hilarious.
Yes, and she says, my people are intrusive and list. Yes, they are. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. With that said, back to you, Yasmin. Yes, Yasmin, I got the same card. Again, you're going through issues, you're going through things, and you don't know which way to go. You're only seeing the negative side right now, and I understand that. You're seeing the cups that are empty, but remember, the cups are full. You've come a long way. You're going to get through this. This is not going to deter you. You're going to move forward. There is change coming. Change is coming. Things are not going to go quite the way you had intended. There will be some change, but you will get through the change. Be patient, which is the Queen. The Queen's telling you be patient, because the King is telling you you can get through this. The King is that control energy. Again, the Queen is saying be patient, work through it. It'll be fine. The World card is saying eventually you're going to get what you want. Again, the things are not going to change. You may be deviated from your path. You may be deviated from the time of your path, but you will get where you're going. This is not a problem. And you will be moving. Keep moving forward. This is that moving forward card. Do not get deterred. Do not get stopped. Just keep moving forward. You will find a way. Keep your balance. Keep your balance. Also look to information. All the information again, here with this card specifically, with the High Priestess, she is connected to the spiritual, and she's in both worlds. She's standing in front of a veil, which is that subconscious world, that other world. And the Torah is there. So there's information, again, more information is coming into you. You'll get more information soon that will help you fulfill the situation, which will help you move forward. And you're going to be celebrating that information. That information is going to be celebratory for you. So again, the situation may seem really not great right now. Again, and the pessimism is sometimes more at play than this. But as Shawna has said, and that I've said, is that go with the change, be patient with the change. Things will work out. You will get what you want. Okay, but make sure you stay connected to this, and that is that movement forward motion. Stay moving forward. That's what I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. You know, as I was about to shuffle, this card came out, and it's the victory card. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith.
There you go. And that Chariot card can be seen as movement or victory as both. And so
absolutely.
Right, yep. So Shawna, you just confirmed that the way we needed to read that card was that victory. You're going to get over this. You're going
so that's the
victorious.
Overall. Yes.
Yes. Super. Hope that helps you, Yasmin. Next is Ghost. Ghost, you are on the hook, and Ghost was up here. And I'm trying to remember what Ghost's question was. He's the one person I did not write down. I've got like the dash there, but for some reason I didn't get the question. But let's get it here. And I thought it was a specific question. I'm almost certain that it was. Lord have mercy. There we go. There we go. I want to ask if how things would be if I reached out to Gari. You can refer to them as G, if it would like. The name is tricky to pronounce. Thank you so much. The overall energy I'm getting from this is that there's some wounds. There's some kind of it's the Five of Swords. There's some wounds that needed to heal. Okay, there's something that happened that created a conflict, or it created a separation there, created a situation, and you guys have been not connecting, and there's that period of time for healing. So that the good part is that time is coming to an end soon. This is the Six of Wands. When you see the Six of Wands, it's rising above, and so they're working through it. You're working through it. So there is that time for healing. And I'm saying I get the Three of Wands here next, and the Three of Wands is one of those get to it cards that kind of get it done. So right now I'm getting the sign that it wouldn't hurt for you to reach out to them, but don't expect miracles. Don't expect for like the sun to light up and all that, because I'm getting a Three of Hearts, and that's telling me that if you're looking for if this is a relationship situation and you're hoping to find one, that's really not probably going to be happening, because it seems as when you see this as they're probably in another relationship at this point. And so that's probably not in the cards for you, but you will eventually get your own happiness and you will find that. But again, I don't see that this one is where it's going to be. What do you have, Shawna?
I was waiting for you to keep going, hot dog on it. The same thing. That's the first card that came out as well, was that Five of Swords. The same thing. Now, right beside that is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Must be thinking of that. But the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is that determination, but it's like grounding yourself and that clarity that you have been seeking, but bringing in that peace and happiness. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is literally here with you're at a turning point now. Oh wow, I'm ringing. Hold on, I'm sorry. There we go. And that lost my train. Okay, here we go. You at a turning point in your life where now things are starting to change, and it's going to change for the good. Now you have the Six of Swords, indicating for you to keep moving forward, to pick up what you've learned and move on and stay focused on that path. Now you have the Two of Cups here. You're going to maybe be meeting someone and it's going to be a union, but this is someone different. This is someone that is on the same page with you, because this is also right beside that is the Lover's card. So this is a new relationship. This is new love that's going to be coming in, but it's also bringing in that balance and that harmony that you have been seeking. And that's what I have.
Super. Hope that helps you. Hope to answer your question there. Yeah. Ghost. And next is what is it? What pops up there? Amaris Cunningham. Amaris. And Amaris is looking for a general reading. Amaris, I'm going to do without cards because I'm getting something. I'm getting a download. So this is going to be today for you a psychic reading from me. I'm getting something that happened in spring summer time frame. Something happened in spring and summer time frame of last year, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what that is, and that event, that situation. You're not over it yet. You're carrying it with you. You're carrying a baggage with you, and you have to let it go. You have to let it go. And it's like it left an emotional scar. It's leaving an emotional scar. It's heavy. It's very heavy. As you move forward with this, you may want to seek. Just talk to friends. You need to verbalize this. You need to verbalize this to let us go. It's like I'm getting this feeling of again. You need to shout. You need to let it out. You're under a lot of pressure right now. You're under a lot of again. This is you haven't released this, and it's owning you to a degree, and you need to let it go. I am getting something that's coming forward for you though, and that is there is a I'm getting a change for you, and a change in reference to a job or a position. I don't know if you're looking at getting a new job or you're looking at a promotion. Whatever it is, I'm seeing a job, either a raise or a promotion or a new opportunity. And that new opportunity is going to help you change your way of thinking, because again, it's tied to the previous year and that situation. And again, you need something new. You need to kickstart. You need to re-energize. You need to kind of like a jump start. Say your battery's a little bit low and you put the cables on there to charge it. This is kind of this. You need that shock. You need to get back to it. And so it's like right now you're in need of something that is just going to give you that boost and jump start. And that's what this new opportunity is going to do. So I don't know if it's a promotion or if it's a raise for acknowledging something you've done, or a close of a project and start of a new project, or even just like I said, a new job, or even starting your own something. But there's something about you and work that goes hand in hand that is going to help you shake off this energy, that's negative energy from again, something that happened in late spring, early summer of last year. And you carry that around. You've got to let that go. You got to find a way to let it go. What do you have, Shawna?
The same thing. Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, right beside each other. So that is definitely what that is about. What you were saying, and it's right beside each other. So 55. Look that number. That's an angel number. Look that number. It's a master number as well. Look that number up. It's also it's change, but also look that number up. The Two of Pentacles. That's that. Dealing with that job or newness that's coming through. With the Queen of Pentacles here, the Queen of Pentacles is that that whole success, and that's something new for you, and it's like a promotion, or if it's that's what I see as well. And then this Page of Swords is here. The Page of Swords is reminding you to stay grounded, and also to stay positive in this, with the new growth that's happening and this change that's happening. What's right behind that of the tarot cards is the Eight of Cups, and this is a journey that you're going to be going on, and this is the journey that that you have to take alone. This is you stepping into all right, let me listen to self, let me listen to spirit, and let me be guided. And that's literally what the angel card is talking about. You're being divinely guided right now. With that, when you was talking about the leadership, I mean, with the promotion, this is that leadership. Let me see if it can come up. There we go. The leadership card. All right, and this is you stepping into into your power and owning it, and being in the position where this is bringing the abundance in, but not just for you, but for others as well. So you can be an inspiration and use your story to help others get through what they need to get through. But speaking and using your voice, being very loud about it, and taking in that power. So I get warm around the throat chakra. So definitely use use that chakra the most for that.
Super. Hopefully that helps and resonates with you. Amaris, don't forget to give us some feedback. Let us know what you thought about that. And next on the list is Sapphire.
Yes.
And Sapphire has a question. Sapphire's question is, how does Taurus feel about me? And I will try to find it as I let you shuffle. How's that?
Okay. How does who feel about who?
How does Taurus? How does Taurus feel about me?
Okay.
Hello, Janet. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's been a while. We miss you. We miss you. I am searching for Sapphire's question so I can post it up on the screen so everybody can see it. Sapphire. Getting there. For those of you who don't know, when I'm looking through the previous messages, I can't see the new ones. So if something pops up while I'm looking at them, unfortunately, there it is. Here we go. Is this Sapphire? Did I do the wrong one? No, that's Annie. Sorry.
That's Annie.
Yeah, I saw that now. I'm like, oops, there it is.
Whoop, there it is.
When we were in Paris a few years ago, I used to go to Paris a lot, and we were in Paris a few years ago, and there was poop on the ground all the time, everywhere, dog poop. And I was like, Lord, they don't have the baggy thing here, I guess. Anyway, so we started, and the song came to me, and I started singing, instead of whoop, there it is, I was like, poop, there it is, poop, there it is. And so we'd walk down the streets of Paris, and we'd see it, poop, there it is. And it became a big joke to all of us, because it was like, oh my gosh, how funny is that? Sapphire, I cannot find your question, so I can't put it up. But so excuse me for that. And I'll keep looking. What do you have, Shawna?
Okay. I have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is that happiness. And it's like that decision as well. But either way you go, it's going to bring in happiness. And what I love about the Two of Pentacles and, the drawing of it is the infinity. So it doesn't matter which way it goes. You're going to be happy regardless. With the Queen of Pentacles here, it's that that success, that that abundance. Also, I'm trying to make sure. I'm coming in right with the.
With the what?
With the question. And this is about, okay, how does Taurus feel about me?
Oh, well, you have it? You found it?
Yeah, I found it at the bottom. It's all the way at the bottom.
Oh, so okay, good. Oops.
Did you see?
I'm getting
Now,
there.
what's okay? It's all good. What's all awesome is you got um the King of Swords. And right beside it is the Queen of Swords. So there is literally balance between the both. Um, and it feels like this is an opportunity for you got two queens and a king. It's like that energy of that maturity energy, that being in control of emotional wise, and having that balance of y'all on the same page. The Five of Pentacles is feeling like it's almost feeling like you're losing out on something, and in a way where it's gotten you worried a little bit of if this person is going to connect to you in a way where you feel appreciated, and you feel like, what I'm keep hearing is that matureness that you have been seeking. But when I pulled the Archangel cards, it says victory. So this relationship, if this is a potential relationship, this is a good thing, because emotionally you're on point, financially y'all are together. It's not where it's a strain on both, and you're thinking on the same page, and that this person, this person, if you have manifested, almost it feels like that's what spirit is saying, that you've manifested this person into your life, for you to make sure that, see, that what keep getting me is the Five of Pentacles, because that's that worrying about, well, what if. It's a bunch of what ifs that come up, but just go with the flow, because both of y'all are on top. You are on top, and you are in control. You are so mature, and that person is mature as well. So what do you have?
Shawna, one thing that comes to me sometimes when I read that Five of Pentacles is also a return. So I'm wondering if Taurus is a return, is someone who maybe
of someone
back.
coming back into the picture.
Exactly. Yep. Or somebody who was in a relationship and them out or whatever, or somebody who was again. So I'm wondering if Sapphire, you can let us know, but I wonder if Taurus is somebody who have been in and out of the picture. So because sometimes you can read that as a return card. And so I'm wondering,
what's also crazy when you said that, it just brought me to the Queen and the King, right? To both of them being right beside each other. It was like spirit was making sure that you are good and they are good, and for y'all to be back together. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so, it could be a returning.
Yeah, it kind of has that energy when you look at it in that readings. And it's funny because I sometimes again, it's amazing how the cards can have many meanings, but there's sometimes you see, you're like, oh, there's something else here, and then it's like, boom, okay, the light comes on. And so for me, that's what I see sometimes is that card. So that I see it in that way, but it doesn't always. It's not always meant that way. Most of the time, it's what you were saying. But there's sometimes for me that when it comes in, like, oh, that's a return, and I have no idea why I came up with return a long time ago, but it makes sense for me.
Right, but hey, that could make sense. It could be where he or she with masculine energy is on point, like they had to go through whatever they had to go through, and now they on top, and to feel and you as such, you had to go through what you had to go through to make sure that you can handle this type of situation. But it can also make you feel like, okay, well, what if this doesn't go right, because this was the past. In the past, this is how we treated each other. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yep. And I see the overall energy I got from this was friendship, that you guys apparently were friends first, or you were some friends at one point. And then, and so I'm not surprised there when I see that. Divine timing is everything. You have no control over how this is going to happen, when it's going to happen. You have control over how, but you don't have control over when. Divine timing again. They are in control of it. Set your intentions clearly with what you want. If you want this to happen, then you have to manifest it. And Shawna had the same thing about that. Manifest it. You have to manifest it. If you don't do that, it's not going to come through. And then and then when it comes through, be a child again. Be the child energy. Be somebody who's playful, somebody who's fun, somebody who is happy and shows that they want to be happy with this new energy. Okay, so keep that in mind. And then of course, blessings. You are blessed. This is good. So I think this is going to work out to your advantage, but you have to again make sure that you as you walk down this path, that you have to tell the universe what you want. Again, I've said it over and over again, and I'll say it. Tell the universe what you want, and if you do, then you will probably get what you want. And in this case, I do get a good feeling about this. I get a very good feeling about it.
Yes, me too. It's like y'all had to go through whatever, and now y'all, it's like, like that scene, I can't even think of the movie, where they both was in a crazy relationship at first, or whatever it was, and one went one way and one went the other way, and then later on in life, years down the line, you meet back up, and you just happen to bump into each other on the street, and then you're like, "Oh, you look good now. Oh, you look good now." You got it together. I got it together. Okay.
Exactly. And welcome, Jaya. Welcome to Jane, and to Jay No as well, and to Hottie Hotness. Hottie, it's been a while since we've seen you. Good to see you back. It's
yes. Hello, love.
I love that. She says, "Hello, Pink, the Pooh, and gray T-shirt, dude." I love it. And it's funny, when Hottie Hotness first popped in with that name, I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't get my head around it. And I'm like, how do you say this? And I kept stumbling on it, even though it's a very, very easy to read for some reason. I remember I was like, and it's funny. That name will always stick in my head.
Yes.
So next in line is, hello, Priya. Nice to see you. Interesting. Priya is the name that, remember, I don't know if you ever also Big Bang Theory, but the four of them, he started dating Priya when he and the blonde broke up. Remember, that was Raj's sister. Remember, on Big Bang Theory, the name of Raj's sister. So it stuck with me. So when I see a Priya, it's like, oh, it's in my head. Anyway, next is, so how you celebrated? We celebrate. For me, it was very peaceful, very quiet here at home. Just a very close family, and then one or two people, and just chilled. Nothing extraordinary, nothing amazing, and it was kind of like here and gone. I hope yours was a good celebration. Shawna, how about you? How did you celebrate?
Let's see. I played Uno until the ball dropped.
Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah. And then the next day, on New Year's Day, we went to the beach and just sat out. And it was packed, but it was nice.
And I saw the pictures. It was great weather for it.
Yes. And the water was super cold, but I didn't feel that much. But Kenny jumped in it plenty of times. So...
and then jumped out of it plenty of times.
He's on fire all the time. Yeah, I'm just like, okay, whatever. Exactly. I'm just gonna lay back and catch me a tan, and I caught a tan, y'all.
And next is Miriam, and I'm trying to find her question. And Miriam, if you're still here, if you want to pop it up again, that would be great as well. But if not, I'll keep looking for it. What it was how does M feel about me? I wrote it down. I just couldn't find it, but I'll find it. Okay. So how does M feel about me?
Oh, yeah, it's at the top. Like it just came in.
Oh, it just popped. She popped it in again? Mm-hmm. There we go. Thank you, Miriam. I appreciate that. Yeah. It helps because when I show it, it'll pop itself up to the board. So there we go.
That's not Miriam.
I was like, oops, okay. How does M the Leo feel about me? I'm a Virgo.
I'm a Virgo too, honey.
And Janet, it has been too long, by the way. I know your schedule has changed, but hopefully your schedule change again so you can come back on Monday nights. We miss you. We miss that energy, that smile. My gosh. Harmony, you are next. You were asking if you missed your turn. You are next. So no, we have not missed you. Or no, you didn't miss your turn. Whatever. Yeah. The point is yes, you're next. What do you got there, Sean? Anything?
Yeah. Okay.
That sounded painful.
Because I wasn't ready. I was like, wait a minute. Because I don't know what I was thinking. I can't even tell you. Okay, so we got the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is that, also that clarity, that joy, that happiness, but also it can mean, an ending, a completion. And then right beside it is the Fool.
Mm-hmm.
That spontaneous, that take the risk type of energy, that that new beginning, and that free spirit, and being positive. The Two of Wands is here, with that bringing in that balance and taking action. It's about the action. It's like, okay, I'm ready to move. I'm ready to do this. I am ready to discover this new passion, this new love, or this new happiness per se. Now, right beside it is the Death card. So that's some change that is coming through. And it's not like it's a bad change, but this is like what the 10 is offering with the completion, and this is the beginning. And you have the Two of Pentacles here, and that's bringing in the balance and bringing in the happiness and a togetherness per se, and being in this adventure almost with the Fool, with this Fool energy is all about. What do you have?
I have interesting. I've something is coming in. News is coming in, and the news is going to make you think a little differently about the situation than you did. And so, what could that news be? It's news that's going to again bring some new energy, new romance, breathe new life into it. If you look here, you see the right here that sunflower and some mist and some mystery down here. So again, it's interesting. You're drawn to his energy, and you're drawn to the sunflower. You're drawn to the mystery, and so that is the allure. The allure is this. It's much as you know of the person. You there's so much more you don't know, and that's like that has you kind of drawn in. You kind of like pulled into that mystery, which is kind of nice. But there's a lot going on right now. So I'm not sure that this is quite the right time, but it is coming through. As Shawna said, she saw that 10, and I have now the 8 and the 9. We have a lot of wands there, a lot of closure coming in. So again, it seems like once you get that closure that Shawna was talking about, it seems like the door is open then.
Yeah,
exactly. Yep.
Once that with the 8, 9, and 10, that is like, all right, the door is closing completely. So, and then now is opening you up for you to be spontaneous.
Yep, and then at that point you're going to get moving forward, or you could have victory. So you can read this two ways: you get moving forward with the relationship, or moving forward with exploring it, or you're going to be victorious in making it happen. So this could be read two ways, but most importantly, it seems like there is hope. But you've got to get through what you're going through right now. You can't carry this luggage, this baggage, whatever, with you. Okay, so.
I like luggage better than baggage.
Yeah, it doesn't have such a
all right. Also, I pulled the card. Spirit told me to pull this card, and this is Hello from Heaven. So they are letting you know to let go of your worries and feel their loving blessings. So whatever it was that's like you holding on to, let that go. Let it go. Let it be complete. So you can open the door, because they trying to open the door for you. It's just you is trying to hold on to it and just let that go. so they can swing it wide open.
Absolutely. Next is Harmony. And Harmony is asking a
Harmony.
job offer. And it's interesting because underneath that is, we have Jesse, and then we have Jenny. And Jenny is also talking about career as well. So, but Harmony is next in line.
It's about a job offer.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find the question. Harmony, if you're still here, let us, and you can pop the question up. That would be great again. And if don't worry, because I'm going to try to find it, but it would save time.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Peace, love, and I don't know. That's not, I don't know. It's like, I don't know which one is that one.
It was funny when
I don't know. It's this one.
It's interesting when you said that. There's a RuPaul song, right? And it's like it's about hair, and at one point in the song he says peace, love, and hair grease.
I know that's right.
So as soon as you said that, I started thinking about that song. It's so funny. You know, his mother was a beautician way back when, and so that song is about that. Oh Lord, have mercy.
My favorite RuPaul song is "Word." Sashay said, "You better word."
Supermodel, yeah.
Yeah, supermodel. Yes.
I'm trying to find it, Harmony. I'll get to it. The question here. But again, the question is about a job offer. It's like it's like I think so. You said you have a job offer. You're looking for a job offer. Here it is. There's a company. There we go. I found it.
Okay.
There's a company who are interested in me, but I'm not, and I kind of rejected the offer. So will I be getting a better offer from a different place that I'd like? Super. There we go. Good thing I found it because that question is far more intense than my note.
You ain't lying. Just the other question.
That was definitely shorthand.
Right. That was short. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. You get the Three of Cups, first card. So this is a coming togetherness. This is growth. This is the change. This is the celebration, but this is also the support that that you are receiving with this. And with the Temperance card is to be patient. You know, Temperance been coming up today.
Yeah.
But this is yes. But the great thing with this Temperance is new possibility. Okay. So this is something new, and this is, you know, like a generous type of feel. Now, the world is here indicating the change and the accomplishment, but also success. Now, what I feel that this job is going to, with another opportunity that's going to come, it can involve you to start traveling, or it might put you in another place. You can see it as that. But this is a success card. Also, right beside it is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is very action oriented, and it's about that change as well. It's also very hasty and creating new ideas for you. Right beside that is the Ten of Pentacles. Love it. It is the happiness that you have been seeking. This is the long term. This is taking care of yourself as well as family, but it's also that establishment and that true, you know, the result of a true will, almost of what you have put out there, that energy that you have put out there. Your angel card is leadership. Look at there. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So this position that you have been seeking and been wanting with this particular company, or something that's going to be, you know, even better for you, is going to put you in a position where your leadership skills are on point. Like your skill and your abilities are on point. And it's not just going to be for you, it's going to be an inspiration to others as well. What do you have?
I've got the Judgment card, which tells you you're going to get what you've laid out. You've already put the work in. So the universe is looking at you and going to give you a good opportunity. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. You were not rash. You were not rash in your decision when you chose not to take the other offer. It would not have worked out well for you. That one would have put you in a financial bind for some reason. And I don't understand why they put that out there, but there is news coming. The news is coming in about 4 weeks. In about 4 to 5 weeks, you're going to get news about an opportunity, and don't be surprised if it's going to pay you more money, but it's also going to be a better opportunity because it's the package. When you look at this deal, it's the package that's important. So make sure you look at it all. Don't just look at one aspect of it. I think you're going to love the complete package. It's going to give you a lot of things that you want. I know you're in you've had a lot of internal conflict about what it is that you should have done. Let that go. You cannot change it. You do not want to change it. You were right to do what you did, and you moved on. Again, you're kind of a lot of regrets about it, but let the regrets go. Again, let it go. This is a 10. It's done. The 10 saying done. Move on. Move on. This is what's coming, the King of Swords. You're going to find that place. The right answer is coming with that opportunity. So again, don't be surprised if about 4 weeks. And guess what else is on the deck? That Miss Temperance. She's visiting us again. She's saying, be patient. Be patient. You got about 4 weeks in front of you. So don't be surprised within 4 weeks, you're going to see the opportunity that's going to rise. Now, you won't have the opportunity in 4 weeks, I don't see. What I'm saying is the opportunity is going to present itself, and then you got to apply for it and all that stuff. So, but I think it's going to be about 4 weeks where this process starts rolling. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm hoping that helps you. Hope that helps your harmony. And with that said, let's
the bottom of the deck real quick.
Okay.
Oh, real quick.
Yeah.
Same thing. Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck. Have patience.
Yep. And change. Remember that. And with that Queen of Cups, you have that water around there, which is telling you things don't always work out the way you intended them. But again, change is coming, which will lead you to where you want to be. So again, things don't always happen the same way you expect them to happen, but they will get there in the end. So have faith. The next one is also career, and that's with Jessie. And Jessie's is, I found this one already.
All right, look at you.
Yes, I know. I was like, wow, this is good. And her question is can her visa be fixed so she can stay in Riyadh?
Huh? Oh. Until April.
I see the stability card.
You look like you got
Say again? You
got pixeled a little bit.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Maybe it improves the mug. Next, I'll turn to the emoji.
There you go. See, there you go. It came back.
The first card I see is stability. You're going to be staying. I don't see you staying. You're going to be surprised. You're feeling like that there's no options. But again, the stability is there, and the gift is coming to you. So again, yes, you're going to get that visa. The visa is going to be figured out. It's going to be a new visa, though. It's going to be a different kind of visa. They're going to reclassify you. They're going to call you. They're going to do something that changes the way in which it works. But yes, you will get a reclassified visa. You will get a visa. You will be staying where you are, no problem. Let's see what else we have here. Again, there's some information behind the scenes, people working behind the scenes you don't know about. There's some people, there's some people giving you some wrong information, and that information is going to be clarified. And that information, again, is information you do not know. People working behind the scenes, and you feel like this. Again, you have that energy of, I don't know which way to go because I feel like I have no control. Don't worry about it. Just sit back and watch, because again, that new opportunity is coming. This is the Ace of Swords. So again, don't be surprised if instead they call you something else. They reclassify you so where you fit, but you will stay. I see the stable card. I don't see you leaving. I don't see you leaving at all. That's what I got. What do you have, Shawna?
Oh, wow. Well, a lot of your cards. The King of Swords here, being in control, being, a clear thinking and having truth. Truth is going to be presented to you as well. Like you're on top of that. With the Page of Wands here, the Page of Wands is discovering and being that free spirit, but it's also bringing in that happiness. So stay positive. But the Page of Swords here is making sure you stay grounded. It's making sure that that you are going with this growth, and you are staying with that creative thinking. And this is the change. With the Five of Pentacles, the same thing that you was saying about some folks is putting you, it's like you being left out, and with that information, it's like you don't know how to move or what to do with that information, but you're going to be receiving with the Ace of Pentacles what it is that you need to be receiving. And this is the what you've manifested. This is the achievement. This is the gift. This is the opportunity. The Ace of Swords is that victory, that breakthrough, that clarity, and that balance as well. And you have the Emperor here, which what I love, which is the last three cards: the Emperor, the Sun, and the Fool.
Oh
So
my.
this is right major change.
Heck
This because
yeah.
these are three major arcanas. This is staying positive and almost like a warmth type of thing, like energy, like wherever you're going to be at is going to be warm there. And this is making sure that this is that new beginning and taking that risk and being spontaneous. So honey, you are on point. But it is stepping you up on your level. Like this is a new classification, like you said, like when you have two aces right beside each other. And that's even powerful. So don't listen to that negativity. Just keep going and staying focused on the information that you need to have and to present. Don't cut corners. Don't listen to them folks because they don't want to see you win.
Exactly. Exactly. Super. Hopefully it helped you, Jesse. And next is Annie. And it's, may I please know of AMR's feelings and intentions for me?
Right.
AMR is having a bit of an internal conflict. I'm not sure he or she understands their feelings for you themselves. There seems to be just this internal conflict I'm getting here, and it's not your internal conflict. I think you know where you would like to stand, but I don't know if they know exactly where they've. I don't know if they've put enough time to wonder how they feel or where you stand with them. Don't worry though, because this is the rising above card, so they are going to come in. The question is that when they do, what's the story? And they're going to come to you with the story. So if I were you, I would prompt them with the question. However, the ultimate thing I got in the end was the 10 of Cups. So it's interesting if I see this the way I'm seeing this, is that right now, I don't know I don't know if you're on the radar in the way you think you are, or they're just not sure where you sit. But it's going to take some time for them to work through that. And if that's the case, then maybe you're prompting them might help in this situation. I don't know. The thing that has me, this card is here, but yet I'm feeling something very different. So I'm not quite sure. I don't know. Again, there's the bottom card there's information we don't know. And there's information you don't know that's sitting out there. And I think that's because, again, that person they're not sure what they know. They don't know. It's this is a little bit confusing for me. Because even though, again, I'm getting this feeling like a successful outcome with this, but at the same time, the card's saying this, but I'm getting something else. Something else is saying it's not as clear cut as that. I'm missing. I feel like I'm missing something here, because again, my psychic side is saying that this ultimate outcome, I'm not sure. It doesn't. There's a part of the puzzle missing. What do you have, Shawna? Maybe you can fill that puzzle in for me.
Well, I would love to because I got something totally different. The first card has changed. Okay. It's the death card.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to change your perspective. This is also opening the door for someone else. I feel psychic wise, that's what I'm feeling. And because I feel that, because it's the Ace of Wands right beside it. The Ace of Wands is about, a new beginning, new growth and going with the flow. But this is you. It's like new hope almost. You know what I mean? Right beside that is the Emperor card. So it can be someone else stepping through and stepping in later on. And what Spirit wants you to stay focused on is your power, your foundation. Right beside that is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is all about being in control, emotional control, and having and that balance. So this particular person might not be the one that, with the intentions that you have for them. With the Knight of Cups right beside that is, it's a knight shining armor, almost like bringing you this this change, this charming, and this going to be more romantic and more into you. With the Five of Cups, it's like literally leaving that behind, leaving that past behind, and for you to move on, because there's nothing there with this. So that's what I'm getting. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense, but their intentions are not the same like what you think. And spirit is like, well, let it go, let it just die off, and for you to move forward.
Yeah, that's funny because that's what I'm getting psychically. That's what I'm getting. But yet it's and the cards again. And the funny part is the way the cards came out is this is such a distance away from the others. And I put it there when I put it out there, and I was like, okay, that tells me there's a void there, which again I think is that internal. I think that internal conflict with the other person is again not going to go the way that hoped, and that's the news here, which is what Sean was kind of saying. I just think that this isn't going to work out the way you had hoped.
Also, at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. It's crazy that, you have mentioned someone from the past coming in, but this can also mean someone new coming in as well. So I hope that makes sense. I hope he didn't confuse you too much.
Exactly.
Because that was something different.
Exactly. Alan, you are next on the list, and I could not find a question for you. I did see you joined, and you did the I joined, which means you want a reading. If you're still with us, please let us know what the question is. We're going to move on to the next person, then come back with you. The next person that did ask a question, and again, Alan, we're not doing we just need to know what your question is. So if you could let us know. Welcome, and welcome, Dominqui. And Pink Chica, welcome to you all. Mm-hmm. Let's see, and Pink Chica, sorry, we are like way over, and also Andrea Hall, we are way over. We don't really have any more time for anybody else because our list is so long still, so we won't be able to add anybody else. But I appreciate you joining in and popping in. Also, you come back on Wednesday nights, 7 to 9 or Central Time. I mean Mountain Time, Mountain Specific Time, or back on this time with Sean and I on next Thursday. And if you come in early enough to pop in, you can get a reading then, and we would gladly help you out there. And it's funny because I had Phantom's reading right in front of me, and I moved on, and now I can't find it. It's a long one too.
It's
yeah,
not a long one, is it?
Yeah, I think it's a longer question. No, it's a short one. You're right. What's the future hold for me? Yeah, I'm a Gemini guy. Okay.
So wait a minute. You doing someone else?
Yeah, Phantom Punk, because I don't have a question for Alan.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah. And so I've asked Alan to let us know what his question is, and then we can come back to him. So we're going to just jump over him until we can to move on.
Okay.
Actually, there are 12 people. Pink Chica, there are 12 people because we are live streaming on Twitch and on YouTube. So there are actually 12 people out there. And usually what happens as well as when we do the readings, this will be recorded to our YouTube channel and to the Twitch channel, and then you can always restream it later on. So for folks who for some reason lost connection or something, they can come back and look. And Corvus Hex, thank you for popping in as well. Appreciate that. Like I said, we don't have enough time for more questions. We have a list that we have to get through, and then we'll we just don't have time. Sorry, but check us out next time. That's great. Or reach out to us individually via our social media platforms or our email addresses, which are also in the links there as well. What do you got, Shawna?
Oh, the Four of Swords. Oh, I'm telling you. Okay, let me quit pulling cards. The Four of Swords here. Rest, recuperate, get back into self, making sure that you take time for self-care. This is about self-care. And what's next is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is that harvest. You are all the things that you have put out there, all the seeds that you have planted. Now you see them. Now you reaping your rewards. And what's so amazing is with the nine, there's the ending, and now soon it will be a completion. But you have some very big high cards here. You have the strength card. Keep that courage up, keep going towards the future. What that is, what that has entailed for you, and spirit is giving you that strength, and you already have that strength and being fearless in your decision making, how you want to move, and you're moving forward. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. Queen of Pentacles is that success, being productive and being practical, and it is, and being protective. But you listen to your intuition. You was staying very, very creative and being generous as well. Also, taking into account of what is around you. With the King of Cups here, is being in control of your emotions. You are in control of those, and that's that strength, and as well as the making clear decisions. Now, right beside that is the Queen. We got a lot of king and queen that's happening. With this Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is that enlightenment, but you going through that transformation. You are stepping into that maturity side. What I see here is a lot of the feminine part, and this is going into like that yin and a yang. That is going into your doing that shadow work and doing the things that you need to do to heal yourself. The Eight of Cups is here, is indicating a journey, this journey that you're going on. And right beside that is the Death card. The Death card is indicating that change, that new beginning. And what this Eight of Cups is about is you taking in and doing that shadow work, you listening and you healing, and that this journey is set out for you, that's going to bring that major change that you have been seeking into a new beginning. It's like that old you have died off, and now you have stepped into this new person that you are amazingly, is. What do you have?
I got the 4 popped out for the very first card as well, but mine was the 4 of Wands, which again is you got to find the balance and that harmony between family, friends, and work and so forth. And so as you move forward, make sure you take time to enjoy life. Make sure you find the balance between, again, work and home. Make sure that you let the people that you love in your life, let them know that they're there, that you're there for them as well, so forth. There are things coming up that are going to change your way of thinking and going to make you happy though. But there are some changes coming along for you. Things that are going to align you with your path. This is your Hermit card. So things that are going to bring you back to your path, back to that energy that Shawna was talking about. So that great energy. And I too had the King of Swords, which is great. Again, that's owning your power, owning your situation. And again, another Queen popped up, and that's the Queen of Wands. And so again, I wouldn't be surprised if, excuse me.
Bless you, my child.
Wow, got some moss flying out there. Woohoo! It's wow, that cleared out the brain,
It came from the gut.
Effects, I have one of those effects with them coming out the ear there, Lord, the cobwebs have been shaken. Anyway, the Queen of Wands, is here. So it looks like I wouldn't be surprised if you're looking at starting the job process, the job search process. I'm not sure exactly you're happy with where you are in that sense. Again, it's that alignment thing. So again, this is that new opportunity that we're looking for. And then of course you're going to get the news. The news is coming in. So look for that to happen. That's what I'm seeing happening in your world. Hopefully that resonated with you. With that said, the next one is Arabia. Arabia is on deck, shall we say? And I am trying trying to find. Hers says, "Does Mr. K truly love me?" Does Mr. K truly love me?
It's at the top.
Is it?
It's at the top.
Okay, good, good, good. When you say top, for me, it's bottom.
Oh.
Yeah, it comes up on the bottom for me, which is interesting. And because when it's on top, that means the older ones. So it's again this even Shawna's screen is bigger than my screen. Isn't that crazy, guys? The software is something else, but it's working well. Thank you, LT. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You're very well. You're welcome here, and hopefully you found the new soul tribe here.
Yes.
Next in line is Rhea. So, does Mr. K truly love me?
Can you confirm VG's turn?
Yeah, VG, there's Andrea in front of you, then there's Z mate, which I don't think actually asked the question, so we're kind of in the same conflict as the other one, and then it would be you. So yeah, so it's Andrea, then Z mate, and then VG. What do we have for Ribia?
All right. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. You know, it's all crazy when it comes up. In this particular case, it's like you're feeling like there's some secrets out there, and that these people or people that know this particular person is putting that information out, and it's like really messing with you of if they love me, or if they truly love me, or if they don't love me or not. And it's Spirit is saying, like, don't listen to that, just keep moving forward. The 6 of Cups is here, and it's being offered that gift, that that love almost, and that you are. What's right beside that is the 6 of Pentacles. That's got me a little tongue-tied a little bit, because you're being offered this. Spirit is offering this love to you. With the King of Swords here, it is that this person is in control of their emotions, and that and balance. And with the 7 of Wands is being on top of that and not listening to any of that negativity, and really looking towards the future with the 3 of Wands here, and looking at the future, you know, with Mr. K here. And you have the Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords is reminding you to stay grounded, and to stay positive in this. With the 8 of Pentacles here, it's like you're learning this person all over again, you know, and now that you've taken it into another level, that you're learning what is in store for the both of you. You know what I mean? What this future has for the both of you with the 3 of Wands. What do you have, Don?
The first card was change. Change is coming. Something has to change. Apparently, there is a need for change. So change, but this is change that is being promoted by one of you. And so again, there's some need for change. There's a situation to be changed. The Fool card is here. The Fool card is saying focus on the journey. Okay, you're so busy looking at the destination, you're not looking at the journey. There's something along the way. There's something in front of you that you need to see. There's some information that you're not getting, you're not paying attention to. I think Shawna had kind of that same feeling with her cards there as well. The World card is, the Wheel of Fortune's here. So the Wheel of Fortune is like, okay, you feel this one's kind of different though. This is not necessarily a good card or bad card, but it's like you feel like you're spinning the wheel. You don't exactly know what the answers are, and you kind of want the answers. But I think it's going to be fine. I see this as a victory card. I see that this is, you're going to be fine with this. The only other thing that let me get another card. There's a King of Swords. And so I'm King of Wands. I'm sorry. So the King of Wands energy is telling us that work through this. This again, there's like a bump in the road. This is what I'm getting. It's a bump in the road, and again, it takes work. It takes some energy. Like Shawna said, you already planted that seed. You already made this happen. It's already I think you had the King. That was the Six of Pentacles, right, Shawna?
Yes.
Yes,
Six of Pentacles.
exactly. So again, you've given back. You've given a lot. You want a lot. You want something in return. You're like, okay, this is a give and take situation. I'm thinking this is going to work out, but it's going to take work. It's not going to be straightforward. This is I think he does care for you. I don't think that's a question. But the question I guess the question that's coming through to me is what comes with that. Okay, and so you have to keep working on it. This is not just a static thing. That's what I'm getting.
No, this is some work, honey.
Absolutely. So that's let's see what next is. Andrea is next, and Andrea's question is: later this year, I'm planning on a move to another state and starting a new career. Will this new journey be successful? Andrea, the cards just said, forget it. You're not getting it from me.
Right.
Psychically, I am told that this is what you need to do. I'm feeling very warm right now, so I'm getting something that's very clear to me. This is a sign. You are get to it, get done, get out of there. You need change. You've been wanting change. I've been feeling this thing that you feel stuck. You're in a rut. You can't seem to move forward, and you don't know what to do to shake it off. And the psychic abilities are popping right now, and they're saying, "Do this." I'm seeing you. I'm seeing you move. I'm seeing a the career. This is going to be good for your career. It's interesting. I'm seeing like the Sun card. I'm seeing all this energy. I'm seeing this newness, this vitality. I'm seeing also that something about your vehicle. If you're looking at taking your vehicle with you, be careful. If you're looking at a long drive during a move, whatever your transportation you're using, they're telling me to make sure that you try to fly, because if you take your car, there's going to be a mechanical problem along the way. And so I'm getting this warning of be careful with vehicles. There's a mechanical issue in the vehicle. So don't take the vehicle for this trip, because you're going to be left sitting on the side of the road, and it's going to be a bad way to start where you're headed. So I don't know if you're looking at doing like throwing things in the U-Haul and moving or whatever, but I'm telling you, they're warning me, don't do that. Don't do that. This is one time where you have to make sure that you fly. They're very specific about that. And so if I were you, I would look at plane tickets, and I would look at how you can then move and then get a move or something. I don't know. And of course, it's up to you. You have total control. I can tell you what I'm getting. You can do with it what you want. But yes, the move is coming, and the move is good for you. But the only bump I see along the way is that. Also, I see that you're going to be lined up with a property before you get there. You're going to be lined up with a rental or something before you get there. I don't see you waiting to get there and then renting. I see you getting something before that. And you'll be moving moving right into a place. You're going to get settled in quickly, and things are going to be smooth for you. That's what I'm seeing. What do you see, Shawna?
Confirmation. With the Seven of Cups, that's that opportunities. There's different opportunities that's going to be presented to you before you get there, and then it's going to be very smooth of you getting there. With the Four of Cups here, you feeling like, look, I'm done with this. I don't know what to do. I'm over it, and Spirit is offering this new thing to you, and like, take it. That's that stability as well. Also, with the High Priestess being here, it's like owning that power. When you was talking about staying optimistic and everything, also go back and ground yourself. Make sure that you get all the information that you need to get before taking that move. Yes, it's going to be very, very successful in this aspect. And this is what's been given to you, and this is what you've manifested. The universe has literally gave this to you because this is what you've been asking for.
Super. Hopefully that helps you. Hopefully it answered your question. Deepa V, we are out of time pretty much, so we don't really have time for additional questions. We welcome you. Thank you here. Also, Farheen, we appreciate that as well. And class-based, yes, you're testing, but unfortunately, again, we see you, but we can't really add any more to the list. We are now over already, and we have VG in front of us, and then we have Jean-Marc. Jean-Marc, if you're still there, we're going to do one for you. And that's who we have on the list at this point. So next is going to be don't forget, we are back Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Andrea. Don't forget, you are welcome to come back anytime. We are here every Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel. And then also on Wednesday nights,
Yes.
we're here from 7 to 9 p.m. Mountain Time. And of course, this time is always 7 to 9 here, 8 to 10, 8 to 10. I'm confused. Shawna, what is it? Is it 8 to 10?
It's 9 on the
9?
East Coast, 9 o'clock
Okay.
on the East Coast for Wednesday nights, and for Thursdays it's 10 o'clock
Okay. So
a.m.
okay, 10 o'clock Eastern time. Exactly. Okay. So yeah,
Mhm.
it's 2 hours behind where she is and where I am. I'm in Arizona. So
Yes.
BG's question is, when do I get promoted? And then again, Jean-Marc is after that one. When will I get promoted as a manager in job? And I don't have a question from Jean-Marc, so I'm not sure he's still here. John, if you're still here, send us the question in advance so we can help you out. When will you be promoted? What do you got, Shauna? Anything exciting there?
So with the 7 of Cups being the first one, I'm feeling around like summer season, maybe. I'm not that's new for me. I'm getting my seasons right. But there's going to be some opportunities that's going to be coming your way, and you are literally going to be focusing on what it is that you really really want. But it's not just going to be that particular promotion. It's going to be some other things that's going to be coming your way, but I'm seeing around the summertime. Now, this has you worried a little bit, and has you like, wait a minute, what am I missing out on? What am I not doing right? Why haven't I, with the Five of Pentacles, why haven't I figured this out yet? And it's coming. And this is another 5. This is you with the 5 of Cups. You have 55 and 777. I
Oh
have.
man,
So
look up those
right.
angel numbers.
So
Absolutely.
I look up those, especially the 777 number.
Yeah.
That is abundance coming through. I mean, like super duper abundance. With the 5 of Cups, you feeling like, all right, cool. I have to. You might have to leave this all this old stuff behind, and Spirit wants you to stay focused on, those 2 cups, those 3 cups are done, it's over with these 2 cups. You're not even focusing on that, and that can be an opportunity as well. With the 7 of Swords here, you feeling like someone has maybe portrayed you, and filling your head with this negativity. But Spirit wants you to be focused on the future, focus on what is going to bring you that happiness in, because all the things that you have planted, all the time that you have invested in yourself, that's that 777. With those 3, the 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. That's that 777, with the 10 of Cups being the last one. That is true happiness coming through for you. That's that long term, and that's that new beginning, and that security that you, and alignment that you have been wanting and seeking.
Exactly.
What do you have?
And that fits with what I just looked up for the 777. That tells you that the universe is aligned with you. So again, this is your time. This is your time. So it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also getting, I'm getting again the summer, the summer time frame. I don't think it's going to happen before then. I also think that it has to be planning. You have to do this. This is not going to happen on its own. You have to do some strategic planning and making sure that you are putting the work in to line yourself up properly for this, to make sure the people in charge know this is what your plans are. But that news is coming. This is that news. That news is coming, and it's going to bring money, a little more money. You're going to need a raise. And it's interesting because it's going to open up another opportunity for you. So don't be surprised if this is just a stepping stone. This opportunity, this promotion will give you another, will again line you up for future, which makes 7 because that makes sense because it's the 777. So again, it's lining you up for something down the road even better, and something is coming down the road. So be prepared. Again, the ace, that's the new job, the new promotion, whatever you want to call it. And again, we're looking at sometime in summer, and I'm looking probably closer to the end of summer, maybe because of this card. So because it could be closer to the end of summer where things are kind of waning. But that's what I'm seeing. So anything else to add there, Shawna?
I had something, but when you said, 55. Yes, I do. 55 is about life changes, and it's about changes. So this is a good thing. This is a good thing. Just stay patient, and it's coming. It is coming your way. But do what you need to do to stay focused and plant those seeds.
Yep.
With the 7 of Pentacles.
Yes, and don't lay back and wait for it to come again, because some people get a reading and they're like, okay, then I just sit here and because I don't have. No, that's not what the reading means. The reading means is you have
that
to
don't work.
Keep moving forward, keep doing the things, and this will come to you. So again, it's you having to continue to do what you do, and you're going to see the results. Okay, don't deviate from the plan.
Absolutely.
So with that said, I think we are done. John Mark was out there, but I don't see anything from him. I didn't see a specific question. So I'm guessing he's not there, and I don't know what question he had. He was last on our list. And so at that point, I think we are pretty much done. Thank you everybody for popping in, and thanks for liking and sharing and subscribing and all those things. And again, we're here next week doing the same thing, and we invite you to come on in. Sometimes the list gets crazy long, and so when it does, unfortunately, we take a lot of people. But at the same time, believe me, it's it can be worth it. Jano. Oh, you know what? Jano did have a question. I am so sorry, Jano. You can smack me upside the head right now. She is right after VG. And for some reason, I have her, and I popped over to John Mark. Jano, you are right. You did have a question. Hit me upside the head. Jano, what was your question? Oh, my God. Oh, man. Jano, I am so sorry. And I even mentioned your name. I even said that when you came up.
You sure did?
Yes, it was you, and it was Jaya, and then it was Hottie Hotness, remember? And so... And you asked for a question. Oh my gosh. Yes, Jano, tell us what the question is. I am sorry.
You can beat him up.
Exactly. Beat me up. Sorry, Deep V. We are out of time. So we're waiting for Jano's question, which he, again, Jason, I guess is Jason the question, or is Jason your name? Thank you, Jasmine.
Right.
We will see you next time. Absolutely. Unfortunately, Starseed, I do not have any more time. I'm waiting for Jano, and that's it. And then we are done. Willie Lease and I develop a loving relationship. Jason here. Okay, Jason, thank you. Lord, I almost missed somebody. That's just not good. And I'm looking at my notes, and it's right there. It's like there's VG, and then there's Jean-Marc, Jano, and Hottie Hotness. So crazy. Oh my. What do you got there, Shawna?
Okay. What already popped out was the Temperance card. Have patience. Patience. Spirit don't want to give you a direct answer right now, because Spirit wants you to enjoy this journey in this relationship. You have the Queen of Wands right beside it. The Queen of Wands is that that warmth, that determination, that happiness, and that peace. And it's like almost like that magical feeling of you being in this relationship, but making sure that it's very warm and grounded. With the 9 of Swords, you're losing sleep over here with it. You're thinking about it too much, and there can be a time or feeling like something in the past that can be popping up with the with a little bit of mystery. But pay attention to your dreams. Listen to your dreams as well. It also will give you some enlightenment of this relationship. Your angel cards is compassion, having compassion for yourself and having compassion for this other person, and breathe. This is take, don't be so focused on the past, and let go of that energy and stay focused with what's and enjoying this new relationship, this loving relationship as it comes through. What do you have, Don?
Oh, 1 second. I'm in the middle of a type there. Thursday.
Uh-oh. Well, I'll keep going. At
There
the
you go.
bottom of the because Spirit is like, keep going then.
Exactly.
At the bottom of the deck, you have the Magician card. So that's your skill. That's happiness, and which is look at there. Then I'm
On the
gonna be
bottom
done.
as
Look
well.
at there.
On the bottom as well.
At the bottom. And then after I take it off, you have the Lover's card here. So let it grow. That's the union. That's y'all coming together, honey. And
Yep.
that is just that love. But let that love grow. You know what I mean? Don't rush it. Just be
Organically.
patient with each other.
Yep. Yep, let it grow, or let it grow organically. That's what I was getting. It's interesting because, again, you guys have known each other for a while. This is This is not someone new. This is somebody you've known for a while, and so sometimes once you know somebody, it's sometimes harder to get to beyond the friend zone, shall we say? But yep, there's something there. There's something definitely there that's bigger than just a friend. Absolutely. And the change is coming. This is that change. The change is coming. The change is not from you, actually. I think the change is from her. I think you already are there, but she has to come through it. So this is, when you see the Tower card, again, it's a change you don't have control over. This is her coming to this, her understanding this. And so that's what that is. Again, it's gonna bring you to it. This relationship is gonna bring a stable environment. It's gonna create but again, that's that little gift out of the universe. Again, she's finally coming around to this, but she has to do this.
Yeah.
She has to rise above. She has to figure it out. You cannot figure it out for her. You cannot push her to do this. You cannot make it happen. So just keep moving forward, living, being the person you are, being the individual that she likes, and that is going to be so much more. And again,
Oh, yeah.
that newness is coming. There's that Ace of Cups. But yep, Sean and I both had the Magician. You and I both had that Magician on the bottom, and that tells you right there that you can make magic happen, and you can make it happen. But just make sure you continue to nurture it and let it grow on its own organically. Do not push, do not stress, and do not try to force something.
No, do not stress. Get some sleep.
Yep.
You're not sleeping good because you're thinking about this so much, like, okay, I don't want to lose her, but I don't know what to do. Like, relax. Just
exactly.
Take deep breaths, breathe, and let it flow. Yep. Because it's not you, it's her coming around, like Don said.
Yep. So with that said, Shawna, I think we are done. I think we have brought an end to this. I'm glad. Thank you to everybody who joined us. We appreciate it so very much. Shawna, what do you got planned for the rest of the day?
Okay, so you really want to know? I'm gonna take a break, then I'm gonna get right back to this scene. I'm doing Mercury retrograde zodiac readings because that's part of what I do on my YouTube channel.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna finish this month and then get ready for the full moon because the full moon is on the 17th. So get ready for those signs. So I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna be doing the Mercury retrograde reading. So I'm gonna have half of them up. And, you know how to work with this energy, and don't let it work, against you, but you working with it and partner up with it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm having a nice salad and some more.
Is that one of your tea times as well? Is that going to do the tea time or whatever you call it? Tea time, right?
Yes. One of the tea, you know what? I'm going to do one tea time for a collective.
Mm-hmm.
of the Mercury retrograde, what
Mm-hmm.
that's all about, what that energy is bringing in, and then I'm
Right.
gonna do, the individuals for the zodiacs. So, child, this goddess got some work to do.
I
What
hear you.
about you? What you doing for the rest of the day?
It's going to be busy. It's going to be busy. It's going to be a little bit crazy, but
Yeah.
I've got some things to do, and I've got I finally have to get the readings for next week posted for all the zodiac signs on YouTube and get all those up and posted. So I'm going to be busy uploading. People have no idea how much time it takes to upload videos and to
Oh
edit them
my
and tweak
gosh.
them. It takes forever. I mean, recording is nothing in comparison, I assure you.
Right. That's nothing.
Exactly.
But putting them on, and you have to wait. So now they have two new, I guess, resolution things. So it just takes even longer because you want the picture very clear, and
Right.
it just takes longer to upload.
It does. It takes forever. It's
So,
like, oof. So, but you know
yeah,
what? Such is life. With that said, we are going to say goodbye. Take care. Tell Kenny I said hello, and
I
we will
sure
see
will.
you.
Tell everybody I said hello.
We'll do. Then we will see everybody on this again next week, and on Wednesday
Yes.
nights at 7 to 9 Mountain Time, and then
Yes.
for Thursday mornings it's 8 to 10. 8 to 10. I think
Yes.
8 to 10. Yes, I'm confused. 8 to 10.
Yes.
I need to write it down in a note there. So,
You
Mountain
got
Time.
to.
Yes.
Eastern time, it is 10 to 1, 10 to whenever. Because we just keep going. And then on Wednesday nights for you and Angie, it starts at 9.
Yes, and on the next the next one, we're going to get Shawna hooked up, so where her YouTube channel will stream as well. We're going to hook that up because I think she has enough subscribers. You're over 100 now, right?
Yeah, I do have it hooked up already.
Oh, do you? Okay, because I'm not even seeing the restream here. You didn't appear on my. Usually when it happens,
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll get it fixed. We're gonna figure it out because we're gonna stream it on Shawna's as well. We're gonna get her hooked up as well. So, with that said, we'll see you all later.
Awesome.
Take care, Shawna. Thanks everybody. We
Bye-bye.
appreciate it much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.